Hey all, Farmer Dre back as another beautiful day here on the farm. Today we are going to farmer's market. Here Isaac and I were loading up the truck. We got some beautiful watermelons, some cantaloupes, loading up there a full bin of produce. We got some beautiful peaches, blueberries, blackberries. We got a bunch of tomatoes we got picked there, zucchini, squash, cucumbers, green beans. We are heading to market. So the farmer's market we are going to isn't too far from our house. It's a smaller city called Fairgrove. It's actually one of our busiest week markets. It's a Wednesday afternoon. So we took off for the market. Market starts at 3 o'clock. We have to be there by 2 o'clock to start setting up. If we don't have enough time to set up, then all the customers start showing up. And then we will not have time to get everything on all the produce on the tables before it is too late, and then it's just a big mess. So make sure to get it there on time. Load up. This is a small little town here. We pull up to the farmer's market. There's a ton of vendors already there setting up. And then we get to our spots. We got one booth. We got 3 different tables there. And then Isaac and I started getting to work. You know, chit-chat a little with the vendors there. And then we're going to go in and start loading up the produce. First thing is first we put all the produce and the tomatoes and peaches on the tables, and then we'll just continue setting up slowly and surely, one box at a time. We got some green beans to set up as well. Of course, the beautiful peaches, tomatoes, produce, everything is looking good, fresh off the farm, so you can't beat it. So we usually just send Isaac, but since it's been really busy, I decided to go to market today. One guy can handle it, but 2 guys is way better. And once we got everything set up, that is entire setup there. We got 3 tables, like I mentioned, all the berries, watermelons, tomatoes. Isaac is a happy man there. Of course, biggest thing about farmers markets, put your signs up, pricing. You don't want customers to see or ask too many questions about pricings. We got some jalapenos, green beans, peppers, zucchini, squash, cucumbers. And usually it took us about 10 minutes, maybe 20 minutes to set up today. We went really fast. But guess what? Customers started flooding in. The market did open a little early, and from the instant we started selling, it just got crazy. I actually wanted to go talk to one of my favorite vendors, a popcorn vendor. Sat and talked to him for like 10 minutes. By the time I looked over, Isaac already had a line, so I was like, oh snap, I better get to work. And I just hauled produce back and forth. As you can see, Isaac is there selling. He's cashing out the customers, and I am just refilling everything. We sold quite a bit of cantaloupe. We sold about 3/4 bin of cantaloupe today. So it was crazy. I was hauling more melons than, oh my goodness, it was just crazy. But then again, reloading peppers, tomatoes, peaches. You're just putting it all on the tables, making sure the customers have plenty of produce to choose from. But overall, as you can see here, is really busy. The time flies when you're having fun. The nice thing about today, it wasn't too terribly hot outside. The high was, I believe, 87. The nice thing about this market and why we love it so much, first of all, it's only about 15 minutes from the main farm. And of course, we're in this pavilion. It's got fans. There's a big shade tree like 10 feet from our truck. So all the produce you can see here stays in the shade the entire length of the market. And it's a just beautiful time. Of course, I had to get my lemonade in. It's really good. But this is around 4 o'clock here. An hour in the market. Most of the produce is already out on the tables. About 80% of our business comes in the first hour. And after that, starts slowing down. Right here is about 5 o'clock, and we have a little bit of melons left. We sold out of cantaloupe, but it really slows down the last hour, so we start packing up slowly. And once we start packing up, it's just a slow process. We're just eager to go home after a long day of sales. And sales is a really exhausting job, interacting with a lot of customers. Even though it's a lot of fun, it is really exhausting. So we just can't wait to make it home. But a 15-minute drive home, got to get this all unloaded and put on. But first we got to make sure everything is strapped on nicely. And like to say, if you strap something good once, you're going to unstrap it good. But if you don't strap it on nicely or good, you ain't going to unstrap it because it's going to fall off the truck. So always make sure to strap on everything nicely. And the reason why we take the flatbed truck, it's very easy access to both sides there without jumping in or out of the truck. And we are ready to go home. As you can see, all the vendors are packing up. 6 o'clock came around, everybody's ready to go. Time to jump in the truck. First of all, you got to count the money and make sure we had a really good day at market. But yeah, jump in the truck, time to make it home. And of course, say all your goodbyes to all the vendors there. Make some funny jokes about who's going to show up next week. Hopefully we survive in this crazy weather we've been having. But overall, it was a really good day at market. So time to head home and get everything unpacked. So this is a really small market. As you can see here, we just got the pavilion there. We have a few other vendors that set up on the outside. But for a small market, it is very, very good for us. Like I mentioned, a Wednesday afternoon, we were able to make a couple $1,000s there in sales. Time to pull up to the farm, unload everything, put it on the cooler. And that's about it. Thanks for coming out to market with us today. And we will see you in the next video.